Hello and welcome. Today's baseball blue book bullet point is going to discuss a question that I get asked an awful lot by parents of younger student athletes, typically between the ages of 8 and say 14 or 15, that middle school age group. And that is, how do I know if my student athlete travel baseball coach is a good one? And so this is going to take a few minutes, and I really want to make sure I cover a couple of really key topics. The first one that is very important with regard to a youth instructor or coach is, how do they communicate? If they're talking in big, what I call 50-cent words, trying to prove that they know more, or that you find that they're talking to parents but not talking to athletes, that's a big red X. You really want to make sure that your coach has a good understanding of the basics and the fundamentals on an entire basis, meaning they cover not only the trendy topics of the day with regard to hitting or arm strength and velocity, but really the fundamentals, how to play a competitive catch, good quality competitive catch. That's the foundation. Two, do they teach base running? Do they teach defensive strategies, bunt defenses, how to back up bases? Are the practices well run, clearly communicated to student athletes so that they know what they're working on, how they have to work on them, what drills are going to be asked to perform, etc.? The next is temperament. Temperament is really instrumental. I think we, in today's, especially at the youth levels, we have a lot of yellers and screamers. We don't have a lot of coaches with what I call that empathetic, that caring, nurturing kind of creative way to teach and instruct. Some student athletes are visual, some student athletes learn hand on, getting something shown to them and allowing them to do that. So you really have to find a coach that really is a well-rounded communicator, someone that is a knowledgeable coach with regard to all elements and aspects of the sport. But most importantly, it doesn't matter what level they played at previously. And this is where I think the baseball dad gets a bad rap. The essence of youth baseball is the fundamentals, learning how to hit, learning how to throw, learning how to catch, learning how to run bases, defensive positioning, offensive strategies, bunting, moving hitters, etc. If your travel ball coach is hung up on trophies and rings and win, win, win at all costs, that's another big red X. Finally, if your coach is very game heavy or game centric and very practice light, that should be the third X, and that should be an automatic, see ya, I got to get out. You do not want to be involved in any type of youth sports dynamic where the games are the central area of focus, not the practice, not the learning. It should be the other way around. We should be learning and practicing much more than playing in competitive games. Games allow us to take what we've practiced, what we've worked on, and then implement them into the game. The other most important part of this is never lose sight of the curriculum of youth sports. Now, when I say this, a lot of parents that kind of stand back and look at me as if I've just said something totally out of place. Your children are going to fail. The number one lesson of youth sports is, in competition, there is a winner and a loser. There is no neutral ending. There is no ties in life. We're going to walk away happy when we win. We're going to be disappointed when we lose. But make sure the coaches that you're surrounding your children with and your student athletes with convey this message. Anytime we compete, we're putting ourselves out there, and we want to win like we may lose again and lose like we will win again. That is the essence of sports. I hope this covers a little bit of ground. If you have any types of additional questions on this topic, I'd really appreciate it if you put them down in the comments below. Interact with me. I respond to each and every question, good, bad, or indifferent. I respect other people's opinions. It is my hope that I will be able to provide families a little bit of additional information and be that alternative voice in a world of money for everything and not a lot of insight or education or information. Thank you very much.